Thunder's burning a hole in the back of my neck. My hands are blistered and my life's a wreck. Got a long-handled shovel and a patch of ground, and a silence so heavy it drowns out sound. I ain't planting corn, I ain't planting rye. I'm making a bed where I'm gonna lie. The preacher told me to walk the light, but I spent all my money on the endless night. Yeah, I'm digging my own grave. Ain't got a soul that I'm trying to save. Every shovel of dirt is a sin I committed. Every rock in the clay is a crime, I admit it. You can blame the whiskey, you can blame the devil's slave, but the truth is, brother, I'm just digging my own grave. I drew a map with a bottle of gin, followed the arrows to the state of sin. I loved a woman who had eyes like knives. She cut me out of a dozen lies. I bet on a horse with a broken leg. Now I'm down to the bottom of the powder keg. The hole gets deeper with every breath. Just a slow motion dance with Master Death. Yeah, I'm digging my own grave. Ain't got a soul that I'm trying to save. Every shovel of dirt is a sin I committed. Every rock in the clay is a crime, I admit it. You can blame the whiskey, you can blame the devil's slave, but the truth is, brother, I'm just digging my own grave. There's a long way to go when you're moving fast but you're sinking slow. The sky's getting smaller, the dirt is getting cold, and I'm feeling mighty tired and mighty old. Mighty old. Digging my own grave, ain't got a soul that I'm trying to save. Every shovel of dirt is a sin I committed. Every rock in the clay is a crime, I admit it. You can blame the whiskey, you can blame the devil's slave, but the truth is, brother, I'm just digging my own grave. One more scoop. Throw it over the shoulder, getting darker now. Rest in peace. I guess sound of a final shovel thrust into earth, followed by the sound of dirt falling. Crickets are screaming in the tall dry grass, watching the headlights of the patrol cars pass. I'm sitting on the porch with the lights turned low, waiting for a man I used to know. The air is heavy, thick with the heat. I can hear the rhythm of the city beat, but out here in the quiet where the shadows creep, I got a promise that I have to keep. It's a funny thing about a memory. Or it can set you free, but tonight the only thing that feels right is cold iron on a warm night. Yeah, the sweat is rolling down my spine, but my hand is steady and the aim is fine. Nothing cuts the fever like a biting bite of cold iron on a warm night. He sold me out for a silver coin. Now he's coming back to see what he can join, thinking that time has washed the slate clean, but he don't know I'm a different machine. I poured a glass of tea, I left it on the rail. A little hospitality before the gale. I want him to see it, I want him to smile before he walks that final fatal mile. It's a funny thing about a memory. It can lock you up or it can set you free, but tonight the only thing that feels right is cold iron on a warm night. Yeah, the sweat is rolling down my spine, but It's a funny thing about a memory. It can lock you up or it can set you free. But tonight the only thing that feels right is cold iron on a warm night. Yeah, sweat is rolling down my spine, but my hand is steady and the aim is fine. Nothing cuts the fever like the bite and bite of cold iron on a warm night. Like me from home. Welcome home. Rio Grande is running low and brown tonight. I'm crouching in the mesquite, waiting for a light. Got a duffel bag of trouble and a conscience full of holes. Playing poker with the devil for the ownership of souls. The lights of Laredo are flickering like stars, but they're blocked out by the memory of steel and iron bars. The coyote took my money, said he'd meet me by the tree. Now the only thing I hear is the wind and the misery. Yeah, I got the borderline blues soaking through my boots, running from the law and digging up my roots. North is prison, south is dying, east and west is dry. Stuck here in the middle beneath a black and empty sky. 1 foot in Texas, 1 foot in hell. Which way I'm gonna fall, only time will tell. Yeah, I got the borderline blues. She told me not to trust a man with snakeskin on his feet, but desperation makes a bitter man taste something sweet. I traded my tomorrow for a handful of today. Now the Federales and the Rangers are headed down my way. I can smell the rain a-coming, I can smell the coming storm. I wish I was back in Abilene where the bed was soft and warm. But a man who chases easy money catches hard times fast, and tonight might be the first night that is gonna be my last. I got the borderline blues soaking through my boots, running from the law and digging up my roots. North is prison, south is dying, east and west is dry. Stuck here in the middle beneath a black and empty sky. 1 foot in Texas, 1 foot in hell. Which way I'm gonna fall, only time will tell. Yeah, I got the borderline blues. Is that a flashlight beam or just the moon? Is that a siren wail or a loon? My heart is beating like a drum inside a cage, turning the final corner on the final page. I got the borderline blues soaking through my boots, running from the law and digging up my roots. North is prison, south is dying, east and west is dry. Stuck here in the middle beneath a black and empty sky. 1 foot in Texas, 1 foot in hell. Which way I'm gonna fall, only time will tell. Just across the water, so close, so damn far. He didn't leave me an acre of land. He didn't leave me a ring from my hand. Just a rusted Ford and a loaded .45 and a reputation that eats me alive. I walk into the diner and the talking stops. I see the nervous eyes of the local cops. They look at my face and they see his goals, the man they hated and feared the most. They say the blood runs thicker than the muddy stream, and you can't wake up from a genetic dream. I'm trying to walk the narrow and the straight, but I'm dragging the anchor of a heavy hate. Yeah, the Bible says forgiveness is the only one, but the sins of the father, yeah, the sins of the father weigh heavy on the son. Try to scrub it out with lion soap, try to hang my future on a thread of hope. She sang me hymns while the radio played, but the devil was listening to the plans we made. Last night I felt the anger rise up in my chest, put a man on the floor just to test my best. I saw the fear in his eyes as I held him down, and I knew right then I belonged to this town. They say the blood runs thicker than the muddy stream, and you can't wake up from a genetic dream. I'm trying to walk the narrow and the straight, but I'm dragging the anchor of a heavy hate. Yeah, the Bible says forgiveness is the only one, but the sins of the father, yeah, the sins of the father weigh heavy on the son. Far from the twisted tree, and the roots go deep in this misery. I cut my hand just to watch it bleed, and it looks the same as the bad seed. They say the blood runs thicker than the muddy stream, and you can't wake up from a genetic dream. I'm trying to walk the narrow and the straight, but I'm dragging the anchor of a heavy hate. Yeah, the Bible says forgiveness is the only one, but the sins of the father, yeah, the sins of the father weigh heavy on the son. Like him. The sun is hammering down on the canyon floor. My horse gave out about a mile before I'm crouching down behind a fallen pine, watching the shadows of the long leaf shine. I can hear their spurs ringing on the stone. The posse's closing in, I'm all alone. They want the money or they want my head. Either way they want to see me dead. My canteen's empty and my luck is dry underneath this unforgiving Texas sky. I checked the cylinder and I spun the wheel. Cold hard truth in the cold hard steel. 5 spent casings on the desert ground. Only one jacket waiting for a sound. I ain't going back to the iron bars. I got one bullet left, and it's got your name carved. I wouldn't be here if you hadn't cut the deal. You took the silver and you left me the steel. You told the sheriff where to find the can, blew out the light on my kerosene lamp. I see you riding in the front of the line, thinking that the bounty is finally thine. But you forgot one thing about a desperate man: he always holds a devil's hand. My canteen's empty and my luck is dry underneath this unforgiving Texas sky. I checked the cylinder and I spun the wheel. Cold hard truth in the cold hard steel. 5 spent casings on the desert ground. Only one copper jacket waiting for a sound. I ain't going back to the iron bars. I got one bullet left, and it's got your name carved. I steady my hand on the pistol grip. I taste the salt on my cracked lip. Let them come a little closer, let them see my eyes. Let them see the fire before the fire dies. I don't need a dozen, I don't need a few, I only need 1 second to get to you. This unforgiving Texas sky. I checked the cylinder and I spun the wheel. Cold hard truth in the cold hard steel. 5 spent casings on the desert ground. Only one copper jacket waiting for a sound. I ain't going back to the iron bars. I got one bullet left, and it's got your name carved. Here it comes. Breath in, breath out. More tender as if I want one more round. I'm staring at the sawdust on the floor. My hand is shaking as I reach for the glass, trying to drown the future and bury the past. It's just amber liquid and a little bit of ice, but the devil is charging a heavy price. I lift it up, but I can't put it down. The heaviest thing in this whole damn town. It's only 4 ounces of grain and rye, but it holds every tear that I ever cried. It holds the woman who walked out the door and the man that I used to be before. Yeah, gravity ain't what's holding it low. It's the sins and the secrets that won't let go. You can carry the world on a shoulder ready. But Lord, this whiskey weighs heavy. I remember the nights when it made me feel tall. Now I'm just bracing myself against the wall. It promised me courage, it promised me sleep, but it gave me a hole that is 6 feet deep. My friends are all gone, oh, they've given up hope. I'm at the end of a very short rope. The glass feels like iron, the room starts to spin. I'm paying for the comfort of living in sin. It's only 4 ounces of grain and rye, but it holds every tear that I ever cried. It holds the woman who walked out the door and the man that I used to be before. Yeah, gravity ain't what's holding it low, it's the sins and the secrets that won't let go. You can carry the world on a shoulder ready. But Lord, this whiskey weighs heavy. Put it on the towel, put it on my soul. I'm losing my grip, I'm losing control. Just one more sip to numb the pain before I face the morning rain. It holds a woman who walked out the door and the man that I used to be before. Yeah, gravity ain't what's holding it low, it's the sins and the secrets that won't let go. You can carry the world on a shoulder ready. But Lord, this whiskey weighs heavy. Yeah, it weighs heavy. Put it down, son. Just put it down. So Ford is still alive. White lines blurring like a fever dream, burning gasoline and building up steam. I threw the map out about 3 towns back. Ain't no use in knowing exactly where you're at when the sirens are singing that lonesome song. You know damn well you've been gone too long. I got a pocket full of cash and a heart full of load. Devil in the passenger seat driving slow. The Pacific is waiting at the end of the show. Lord have mercy, I'm running. Cash in a heart full of load. Devil in the passenger seat driving slow. The Pacific is waiting at the end of the show. Lord have mercy, I'm running out of road. Yeah, I'm running out of road. Tires screaming on the asphalt black. There ain't no brakes and there ain't no turning back. Gravity is calling my name. End of the line, end of the game. full of cash and a heart full of low. Devil in a passenger seat driving slow. The Pacific is waiting at the end of the show. Lord have mercy, I'm running out of road. Yeah, I'm running out of road. Here comes a drop, don't stop. Just don't stop. The sun is coming up over the limestone wall, dragging long shadow down the empty hall. I can hear the warden walking key singing on his hip, coming to take me for my final trip. I didn't sleep a wink, I just watched the moon go down, thinking about the wreckage that I left in town. A man touches fire, he's bound to get burned. It's a hard lesson, but it's finally learned. The rope is heavy and the drop is long, and the jury decided that I was wrong. Time's a river that's running dry, and there's no more room for an alibi. Yeah, the judge had mercy, but the law has none, and the morning is waiting for the rising sun. You can beg for a miracle, you can plead your case, but you can't test the hangman's patience or the look on his face. I wrote a letter to my mother, but I tore it in two. There ain't no words for what I put her through. She told me to walk straight, I chose a crooked path. Now I'm the only one standing in the aftermath. The chaplain's mumbling verses about the promised land, but I'd trade it all for a bottle in my hand. Just one last taste of the rye and the corn before I wish I was never born. The rope is heavy and the drop is long, and the jury decided that I was wrong. Time's a river that's running dry, and there's no more room for an alibi. Yeah, the judge had mercy, but the law has none, and the morning is waiting for the rising sun. You can beg for a miracle, you can plead your case, but you can't test the hangman's patience or the look on his face. 13 steps up to the wooden floor. I won't be walking down here anymore. The hood goes on, the world goes black. There ain't no turning back. Drop is long, and the jury decided that I was wrong. Time
comes a river that's running dry, and there's no more room for an alibi. Yeah, the judge had mercy, but the law has none, and the morning is waiting for the rising sun. You can beg for a miracle, you can plead your case, but you can't test the hangman's patience. No, he don't like to wait, the clock strikes 10. Goodbye, gentlemen. And if the trapdoor springing open, followed by silence.
I keep the good book on the dashboard, catching all the dust, right beside a peacekeeper covered in a little rust. Granddaddy was a deacon, he taught me how to pray. Daddy was a highwayman, he taught me how to slay. I walked a line between them, a tightrope made of wire, 1 foot in the cool water, 1 foot in the fire. The sheriff's got a warrant, says I'm wicked to the bone, but I'm just reading Psalms while I'm sitting on this throne. Yeah, my salvation's smoky and my redemption's loud. It's hard to see the pearly gates through all this sulfur cloud. I'm looking for forgiveness in the rattle of a cage, stuck between the black powder and the Bible pages. Yeah, somewhere between the powder and the pages. I met a man in Tupelo who tried to take my share. He didn't see the irony in the cross I wear. I told him, son, go walk away, don't make me testify. But he reached for his iron, so I helped him reach the sky. Now I'm reading Revelations by the campfire light, cleaning out the barrel in the middle of the night. Does the Lord count the bullets, or does he count the tears? I've been stacking up both for nearly 30 years. Yeah, my salvation's smoky and my redemption's loud. It's hard to see the pearly gates through all this sulfur cloud. I'm looking for forgiveness in the rattle of a cage, stuck between the black powder and the Bible pages. Yeah, somewhere between the powder and the pages. Vengeance is mine, saith the Lord, but I'm the one holding the sword. I'll lay it down when the river runs dry, when they hang me high beneath the sweet by and by. And my redemption's loud. It's hard to see the pearly gates through all this sulfur cloud. I'm looking for forgiveness in the rattle of a cage, stuck between the black powder and the Bible pages. Black powder Bible pages. Ashes to ashes, dust to dust. The neon sign is buzzing like a hornet in a jar, casting devil red shadows all across the bar. Sawdust on the floorboards, hiding stains of yesterday. And the jukebox is broken, stuck on fade away. The old man Miller's shaking as he tries to hold his glass. He's got a ghost for every memory and a demon for his past. The door swings open heavy, letting in the cold night air. But nobody turns to look, 'cause nobody really cares. Yeah, the preacher's down on Main Street, saving soul for free. But the collection plate is empty, and the lock is on the key. We leave our halos at the door, underneath the harvest moon. Pour another round, boys, 'cause there ain't no saints in this saloon. No, there ain't no saints in this saloon. There's a pistol in the boot of that strange as dusty truck. He's running out of gasoline, running out of love. He sits beside the sheriff, who is drinking off the clock. Both men tired of chasing time, both men watching the clock. Mary's pouring whiskey with a brew she tries to hide. She lost her faith in angels on the day her mama died. We're all just crooked timber trying to build a steady frame, hiding from the judgment and the sunlight and the shame. Yeah, the preacher's down on Main Street, saving souls for free. But the collection plate is empty, and the lock is on the key. We leave our halos at the door, underneath the harvest moon. Pour another round, boys, 'cause there ain't no saints in this saloon. No, there ain't no saints in this saloon. We don't ask for forgiveness, we don't ask for grace. We just want a little darkness and a quiet, lonely place. Yeah, the preacher's down on Main Street, saving soul for free. But the collection plate is empty, and the lock is on the key. We leave our halos at the door, underneath the harvest moon. Pour another round, boys, 'cause there ain't no saints in this saloon. No, there ain't no saints in this saloon. Just sinners and survivors, poor talk. Ain't no saints at all.